The one and only CM Punk.
The fight is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk is as determined as ever and wants to prove that he is indeed the best in the world.
Who would say otherwise? Punk has battled through injury and taken on the toughest opponent since his return.
On the mic, in the ring, Punk has not lost a single step. In fact, he might be even better than ever. Punk looks ready to do what he does best.
This is one intimidating superstar.
I agree with you, Saxton. I pity those who pick a fight with Bron Breakker.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker!
A modern-day genetic freak who hits and moves like no one else.
Bron has so much speed, so much power, he can shift the ring with just a single move.
Breakker moves like a bullet train, a one-man wrecking crew.
Already titles to his name in NXT and on the main roster. No telling what this kid can do. Power, technique, drive, on paper, all the attributes of a top talent.
Yeah, Bron Breakker just seems destined for very big things.
The young powerhouse Bron Breakker ready to once again prove himself to the WWE Universe.
One thing he doesn't need to prove, though, Cole, is the fact that he is intensity personified. Sure, he's a bit rough around the edges, but whoever said things needed to be pretty to be effective?
Great point, Corey. Breakker's intensity is difficult to match, but more importantly, difficult to handle. He'll be counting on that fact here tonight.
And then there's CM Punk, the always polarizing best in the world.
Yeah, whether you love Punk or hate him, there's a certain quality about Punk that just can't be denied. Call it his stubbornness if you want, but Punk's always going to keep fighting and keep rallying until he comes out on top.
And Bron's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Punk is just doing what he pleases. He's able to dodge out of the way. Locking up.
Oh boy, making a statement with that shove. Got him in his clutches.
Trying to put them away, able to counter.
And a clothesline counter.
Bron able to take a stand there.
Yeah, Breakker's
Shoulders down. And he kicks out.
Still seems a little early.
Collar and elbow. A disrespectful shove there.
And it's Breakker himself being the one flattened there.
Yeah, CM Punk's physicality is in full effect.
And he retaliates.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
It's rare that we see someone with the speed and power of Bron Breakker. What's your best strategy to get the upper hand here, Corey?
From the top rope.
Diving elbow!
Punk looking for GTS.
The go to sleep, GTS!
CM Punk turned his lights off.
2. Oh, shoulder up before 3.
Breaker defiantly getting his shoulder up in time.
And Punk might have just... No! Crashing to the floor.
Bet all the chips on landing that high-risk maneuver and flopped spectacularly.
A miscalculation that can change this whole match. Oh, man, meeting the barricade. And he now slides back into the ring.
Driven down. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Breaker's inexperience is showing and he's been exposed.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
And Punk gets countered there.
And Breaker is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Bron trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Getting lifted to the top rope. What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor.
Shoved all the way to the mat. Big elbow drop. Got the cover. This might be the end.
And a kick out right away.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Reversal from Bron.
There's the gut check.
What both?
Hit on CM Punk. Shoulder shoots up before 2.
Not quite enough to put him away.
With the counter.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
So much punishment has been absorbed by these men already.
And yet, they are still going. Still ready for more.
Double axe handle.
Left him up. Spine buster.
Bron Breaker has his target.
After the situation for CM Punk.
Cover. What a kick out at 2.
You can't forget how defiant Punk is. You might throw your best at him, but he'll still keep getting up.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
Oh, that does not look good.
Yeah, it seems to have opened him up pretty bad.
2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
Breaker just shattering expectations. Still ready for more after all that.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. What a match this has been. What a fight.
You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Top rope.
Shoved all the way to the mat. This one's all but over.
Cover. Major win. That'll change his career tonight.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
That came out of nowhere.
And an unexpectedly quick end to this match.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you got to be on your toes at all times.